What is up, mathletes? Welcome back to another episode of Math with Dr. Math. And tonight, we're kicking it Fortnite style, and we got a puzzle for you. All right, so we got a few characters here that we'll be working with. So we have Fred here, we have Raven, we have Peely, and we have Midas. And what we're gonna be doing is I'll just be using their initials or the first letter of their name to be solving these equations. So you know the drill. Like always, go ahead and press pause and go ahead and find the value of each one of these characters. So go for it. Alright, so let's go ahead and solve this bad boy, and I encourage you to screenshot this and challenge your friends, and let's see what we got here. Alright, so I've been practicing my Fortnite dance, Dr. Math style, and so let's jump in this and let's solve this. Alright, here we go. So we got 3 of these Freds that look more like piñatas to me. But Fred plus Fred plus Fred equals 9. So let's start by solving the easier equations first. So Fred is we see that 3 Freds, so let's go with 3F. 3 Freds equals 9. So 3 times what number equals 9? Bam! So that means that each Fred, each one of those Fred piñatas, as I like to call them, equals 3. So Fred equals 3. Jot that down. All right, so we got Raven over here kicking it. So 2 ravens equals 6. So that means that each raven, we'll call Raven R. That means that each one of those ravens, each raven is worth 3, right? Because 2 times 3 equals 6. So now we know Fred is worth 3 and Raven is worth 3. So let's go ahead and use those 2 values to figure out the value of Peely, there goes my pen, and Midas. So let's check it out. All right, so as stated, we have these 2 characters. Each of these equal 3. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna first deal with this equation here, because notice right here at the end we have Fred and Raven. We're subtracting them, and we know that since they are equal, these 2 are going to be canceling each other out. So let's go ahead and let's cancel those mother suckers. So all we're left with is Peely and Midas, right? Peely divided by Midas, and that's equal to 2. So that means that Peely, right, must be twice as much as whatever Midas is, right? Because when you divide those 2, you're left with 2. So this guy has to be worth twice as much as Midas. And if you played Fortnite, you know that right? So here we go. I bleeped myself out. So let's go ahead and let's use this piece of information. And don't forget, we have Peely up here and we have Midas. These are both equal. So when I divide these 2, that's just going to be equal to 1. So we really have 1 plus Peely minus Midas equals 3. All right, so let's go ahead and let's do some substitution up in here. So wherever I see a P, notice what I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have 2M, right? Because Peely is worth twice as much as Midas. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna use some algebra here. Let me subtract 1 from both sides. All right, and we just said that Peely is worth 2 Midas. So let me substitute this in right here. So we're left with 2M minus M equals 2. And so if I have 2 Midas minus 1 Midas, that just gives us 1 Midas equaling 2. So the value of Midas is 2. And notice, Pilly is worth twice as much as Midas. So that means that Pilly is worth 2 times Midas. And we know Midas is worth 2 now. So that means Pilly is worth 4. So now you have the value of each one. You have Midas is 2, Pilly is 4, and we have our piñata here, right? Fred, and we have Raven here, each equaling 3. There you have it, folks. So again, go ahead, challenge your friends and see if they could crack this one, because this one I think is gonna take some time. All right, don't forget to like, subscribe, and we're working here at 3 in the morning for you guys. So don't forget to help our channel grow. Peace.